The next thing that we want to talk about is document links, or links to a document. So I'm going to say this creates an anchor to a document on my computer. This creates an anchor to a document on my computer. Once again, I'm going to use the anchor tag to do that. Once again, whatever I surround with the anchor tags or with the A tag is what will be the hyperlink. Creates an anchor to a document. I'm going to surround a document so that this will be the hyperlink, a document. As always, there must be an attribute in here, href equals. I'm going to put the double quotes this time. I'm going to put stuff inside of those double quotes. Now what I want inside of there is I want the name of the file. When I do this, the file needs to be in the same location as my web page. My web page happens to be on my desktop, which means that I need some kind of a document to link to on my desktop. Well, I don't currently see any documents that I can link to, so I'm going to create one really fast if you don't mind. So I'm just going to right click on my desktop and click new. How about if we create a new... Do we not have Word on this machine? Seriously? No Word? A text. All right, fine. I'll link to a text document. When I click it, it says new text document. I'm going to say my document. I'll give it a name. The name is my, capital M-Y, document.text. There it is right there. I'll even open it up. This is my document. And then save that. So there's my document. The link that I'm going to create is to a document, or a document that is in the same folder, the same place, the same folder as my HTML, my source file. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on its name. I need the full name, not just the name, but I need the file name extension. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste it here. My document.txt, letter for letter, word for word, file name extension. My document.text, uppercase, lowercase, letter for letter, word for word, file name extension. I'm going to paste it in there. And if I did it right, and if it is sitting in the exact same folder, the exact same location as my HTML file, it should open it up. So let's save it. Let's refresh my browser. And let's see if we can get it to open up the document. And there it is. It opened it up. Now, depending upon the type of the document, if it was a Word doc or an Excel spreadsheet, it may download it and then allow you to manually open it. If it's a PDF file, it launches it in the browser. Obviously, a text file launched in the browser, depending upon the type of the document. If yours is not opening, it's because it can't find it. And the number one common reason that it can't find it is because it's not named that. That's not its name. The number two reason is you didn't put it in the same place as your HTML file. On your jump drive or your network drive or wherever you have that HTML file, this document needs to be there. But you say to yourself, when I'm building a web page, I don't necessarily want all of those strange and bizarre things in the same root directory. If I want to put it somewhere else, some other place besides where my HTML file is, I have to give it not only the file name but the entire path. C:\my users /a_ desktop / wherever it is, I would have to give it the entire path. If it is sitting in the same root directory, the same place as my HTML file, just give it the file name. I have to include the file name extension .txt, whatever that file name extension is. So I'm going to see if I can create a link to another web page. What did we decide that a web page actually is? What is a web page? It's a document, which means that I need another document. Oh my gosh, look at all the options that it's giving me now. That's fascinating. So I'm going to create another document. This one I'm going to force to be an HTML file. I'll call it second web page.html. HTML. If you don't mind, just for the sake of time, I'm not going to put anything in it. I'm going to make sure that it's on my desktop, save it as a .html file. If I save it, it will be empty because I don't really want to build it. Where did it go? There it is right there. I can tell that this is actually a web page because it has the correct icon, or the icon. I'm going to delete this one because I don't need it. And then I am going to, letter for letter, word for word, I'm going to copy the entire name of this document. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to come back into my original. I'm going to paste it inside of the attribute href equals with the quotes. Paste it. Second web page.html with the spaces, letter for letter, word for word. When I refresh my browser, this creates a link to another web page. Now, I didn't say target equals blank, so it did open it over top of mine, but it did open it. I can see it because the tab says second web page. I should say target equals blank, so it opens it up in a new tab. Let me ask you this question. If a web page is a document, what do you think a website is? A website? It's a whole bunch of documents with hyperlinks from one document to the next to the next. So going from home to info to contacts to help to order, every time I click on a link that takes me to another web page, it's just a link, a hyperlink, an anchor to another document that is a .html document.